Hey guys, it's Citrus, and we're back today with another Fire Emblem Hero summoning session. This is part 1 to the plus 10 Summer Mia summon session series, I guess. We are going to try and plus 10 Summer Mia and Lucina, since, you know, even though Mia's the lead, Lucina's still Lucina, and Mia's one of my favorites too. So before we start on Summer Passing, I thought it would be best to save my free summon and see what we get on the video. Now I'm hoping for some colorless. Alright, we got 2 colorless, because the only summer units I don't have right now are Summer Takumi and Summer Noir, so I'm going to go with this one and hopefully I get either of those. Because I'm not really after any sort of fodder or anything, I just want for collection purposes, so hopefully I get one of those 2. Summer Gunthra, alright. I mean, I can use her for fodder at least. Her dagger's not that great, but she's got a dual rally and she's got like a disarm trap in her B. But without further ado, let's go straight into the summons. So to start off, we're going to summon on every color because I want to get every character. I want to get at least one copy of every character. But once we get one Selena, one Lute, and one Joshua, then I will stop summoning on every color and we'll just go to colorless sniping. Because they're summer, you know, it's better to get them now than to wait until they repeat later and then get screwed over, like I did trying to change my New Year's Alphonse's IV, and I spent 105 orbs on the repeat banner and I got 8 copies of Winter Nino, which is extremely, unbelievably astounding that I got that many Ninos in 105 orbs. But not a single... Aww, Harden, no! Oh, he's come back to follow me! I have so many Hardens, man. Yikes. Alright. I mean, it was base rate, so I really can't complain, but I can. Because it's not what I wanted. Oh, yeesh. Man, I'm gonna have so many, I have so many high merge blue armor. Well, I have 2 high merge blue armors now. But that's still so many. I didn't want that many. But yeah, I spent 105 orbs, and I got 8 copies of Nino. So now I have a plus 7 Winter Nino. And, I mean, I built her and I put her on my team, but, you know, 4 blues, man. The game is not being very nice with the colorless. I would like some more, please. But in terms of pity breakers, since, you know, we've already started, I might as well jinx myself to hell and back. I would like to get Eleonora, or Ellie, from TMS, because I don't have her, and she's the only TMS unit I'm missing. And I would like to have, you know, options available for when they're like TMS units on this banner only, or not this banner, like on this battle only. I would like to have those options available to me. So I have Tsubasa, I have Itsuki, I have Momori. Oh, I got some loot! 4-star! Nice. Okay, we don't have to summon on blues anymore. Actually, what's her IV? Minus speed plus res? I'm not gonna build her. I'm just gonna build her up for Dragon Flowers and collection purposes, and then I'm probably gonna fodder her off, probably for her tome. Alright, let's start with this green, see if we can't get lucky and snag ourselves a Selena. There's the smoke. We're gonna get her. Nope, it's Cecilia. But yeah, I've got all the other TMS characters, so I would not mind getting Eleonora from this colorless sniping. I would also not mind getting Claude. I would like more merges on my Claude and possibly a better IV. The Claude I have is plus HP, so it's not like terrible, but it's not great either. What other characters are in colorless? I guess Fallen Tiki would be good, because that's special fighter fodder. I don't really know who else is in colorless. I actually don't summon colorless that much. Did we get anyone new lately that was in colorless that I didn't manage to pick up? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's someone that I'm forgetting. I guess I wouldn't mind more copies of Brave Camilla. She does have the push, but I would also like to merge her up. Alright, we're at 3.25. So we're not going blue. I have to remind myself, otherwise I'm going to go on blue. I've been summoning too much blue lately. I had to do Corrin, I had to do Alphonse, I had to do... Who else was blue that I was summoning for? The other Corrin, Dream Male Corrin, because he was on the banner recently, and I pulled one copy of him and then dipped. It's a slow merge project, but I'll get there eventually. But yeah, we're just gonna chill and do some pulls. And this is not gonna be Selena, because it's a freestyle. But I'm super excited that Lucina finally got her summer ult. Even if it's not the summer ult everyone wanted with her great Cypher art, it's still a Lucina summer ult. And, you know, I'm so glad that she got in. I actually was theorycraft. Oh, Tiban. Okay. I don't have one built because the one I got was minus attack. He's a combat manual. But if this one's got a good IV, nope, he's also minus attack. All right, I guess I'm turning you into fodder. But yeah, I was crafting, just not for a video, just fun. I was theory crafting like a summer banner of characters that I would want, and on it I put Lucina on the banner as a duo hero with Chrom, and Lucina was the lead, because I feel like if she's the lead it'll sell more than if Chrom was the lead. And it almost came true. We got a duo summer hero, and it was Lucina and someone. But my character was very different. She had, she was infantry and she had a sword and it was Falchion. But it was like Falchion, but it had like a beachy design, so I called it Beach Eon. But it would be like Beachion, if you were to pronounce it. But you could also just say Beachion, which almost sounds like Bitchion, but it's not Bitchion. It was, what did it do? I wrote it down somewhere. It was like... It was effective against dragons, of course. I think it granted like +3 speed, and it had some effect to it. And the other characters on that banner were, these are all my favorite characters. So it had Alphonse, it had Felicia, it had Forest, and it had Selena. So I also predicted some of Selena, but I was predicting the other Selena. The one from Fire Emblem Fates. I almost said 3 houses, but that's incorrect. I also almost said Awakening, but that's Severa. But yeah, so Severa or Selena, I guess they're interchangeable. I think I might have put Severa, actually. Now, considering the fact that Severa's not in, I probably put Severa. Severa was the free unit? No, Severa was the demote, and Forest was the free unit? Either or, because Lucina was like the duo. Oh my gosh, Flying Nino! Okay, I'm just gonna get all these random 5 stars, but no focus units. I guess. Alright, what's your IV? Plus HP minus res? I don't know if I have one of you built, but you're probably gonna be fodder. Sorry, Goose. But yeah, Lucina was the duo, Alphonse was like the main single guy. Felicia was a healer. She was on the banner, she wasn't a demote. Oh, okay. So she was on the banner, she wasn't a demote, she was a healer. She didn't have a perf, but she had like good skills, but she wasn't like, she didn't have a tier 4, but she had pretty good skills. And Severa was the banner demote, and she was an axe unit. Alphonse was a lance unit. And then, what's his face? Forest was the Grail unit, and he was a red tome cav. Because there are actually not that many red tome cavs in the game. We have Leo, we have Dark Magic Erica, or Sacred Memories Erica, and we have Valentine's Titania. So we don't actually have that many. It's not an oversaturated class. I can't remember if I'm forgetting any or not. I'm pretty sure that was it though. So I was like, oh, I'll make him a red tome cav. And then when I looked at the list, I was like, oh, Leo's on there, taken after his father. But on the banner, I don't really remember all the things I put, but Alphonse had a lance. He was a lance unit, and his lance had inbuilt distant counter, null follow-up, null counter disrupt, and something else. It was slaying, and it also had, I think that was it. So it was slaying, it had distant counter. Oh, it had null follow-up, null counter disrupt, and it had quick riposte. So basically, if he gets attacked, he doubles all the time, and and the enemy can't double. But his HP has to be at 100%. So it was if HP is equal to 100%, he gets all these things. So if he's even taken 1 damage, it's just a lance. It doesn't have any other effect except slaying. And I gave him open, but I did give him open the future. So you know, he's got like that recycle of health, and I gave him like really good defense. And instead of giving him special spiral, I gave him times pulse, because with times pulse, with the slaying in his weapon, open the future goes to 2 cooldown, and then with times pulse it goes to 1 at the start of the turn. So then he gets attacked, and assuming he's at full HP, he gets attacked and it takes him to 0, and then he retaliates and he heals on that attack. So the gimmick was that he would only need to, he would be like a defense unit. He would be an enemy phase bait unit, basically. It does seem overpowered, but it was just in my head. I wasn't caring about balancing. And the 3 like weapons that were inheritable, there was a staff, there was an axe, and there was a red tome. And the staff had it had like attack speed gap, but it gave +5 attack and speed to the unit with the highest defense and res, as opposed to the unit with the highest attack and speed, which is what attack speed gap is. And then Felicia also came with defense res gap, so basically she would be giving +6 to, is it +6 or +5 for a gap? I think it's +5. She was giving +5 to all stats to the unit with the highest defense res combined. And then the inheritable axe and the inheritable, what's the other one? The axe and the red tome, they had special spiral 2 in them. So after combat, if you do the special, your special goes down by 1 instead of 2, which is regular. That's special spiral 3. So it was like a little bit OP, but not that OP. But I put it on like kind of underused class types, because there aren't really that many super meta heavy axe users that don't have better axes as perfs, and there aren't really that many super meta heavy red tome units that don't already have perfs. Like the only red tome unit I can think of that would be considered meta heavy is probably Aversa and Iago, and you're not running special spiral 1 on either of those units. They're there for debuffs. But they were nice. The red tome was called Summer Styles Plus because it was forests, and he's a fashion designer, so it was like a book that he got from Anna that was all like fashion designs for summer outfits. And Severa's axe was just called like Tropical Axe or Tropic Axe or something like that, and it was just an axe, but it wasn't like made of a palm tree, something super simple. Felicia's healing staff used to be, oh, okay, I'm gonna get Shannon. Man, the pity breaks on this banner are wild. Alright, let's check Shannon before I go into Felicia's weapon. He's alright. I probably won't use him. I'll probably just fodder him off like I did with my last one. What was I saying? Oh, Felicia's weapon used to be the fishing rod, which is the pun on like an actual fishing rod, but it was like a staff with like a fish design. So it wasn't actually a fishing rod. But then I changed it. I was talking with my designer and I changed it in my little like thing that I was making. And now it's called the Pop Secure. It was called the Pop Secure, and it was made of ice. And it's because she's like the ice girl, so she was cooling down the other units with her healing staff, and that was like the gimmick of her, was that she was this ice unit in this beach banner, which we kind of already had with Fiora, but Fiora was just like, oh, it's so hot and I'm not used to this. But Felicia's whole thing was going to be like, I'll cool you down with my huge popsicle, and it was the staff ended up turning into like a giant popsicle, or a giant like just like a staff, but it was like made of ice that doesn't melt, because if it melts, then that's no good. But yeah, and then like I said, Lucina had a falchion and Alphonse just had a lance, and I just gave it like I put the word beach, I think, into Google Translate to Icelandic, and then whatever that word was, I made that the name of the lance, because I was like, it doesn't need to be called something based on the mythology. I'll just call it beach. So yeah, the lance called beach. I didn't have a design for it in mind though. I just knew what I wanted to call it. He did have a new skill though. He had what did he have? Oh, did he just have bracing stance? No, he had bracing impact. No, did he? No, Lucina had bracing impact. Alphonse had warding stance for. So Lucina had bracing impact, and what it did was it granted +10 to defense and res on player phase, which is a very unique type of skill. But I remember her weapon not perfectly, but I remember it being very like she was very player phase based. She wants to attack on player phase, so I made it so that she gets extra defense and res on player phase. And it was, I mean, I can see them adding that skill. It'd probably be not that great, but I can see them adding it. I don't think it would give +10 though. It'd probably give like maybe +7 or +8. Not +10, that's too much. It makes sense with the other ones because it's +7 of one skill and then +10 of the other, but just giving +10 outright to defenses, that's really strong. Then again, we have had some pretty strong skills. What else did Lucina have? She had that. She did have joint drive attack at some point, but then I was like, oh, I can't give her 2 tier 4 skills. So I took joint drive attack off and I gave her something else. And she had a B skill too, but I don't remember it. She might have had... She probably had like a ruse. Maybe she had like attack speed ruse. Even though she... No, she had lull attack speed. She had lull attack speed as her B slot. Because I think she originally had a lull, but then I gave her ether, and I was like, well, I can't give her ether because then she needs to have a rally, and she can't have a rally if she's got a special, because units don't come with specials and assist skills unless they're healers or Quan for some reason, who has both. Oh, I got them! Nice! Harmonized Mia. Alright. Do they have a duo conversation? I haven't looked at the conversations for this. They do. Alright. Oh, plus attack! That's the IV I wanted! Nice. Alright. She's going under priority. So I changed my ranking stuff recently. If you've seen my other videos, you probably saw a glance at what it used to be. So now I have it sort of like this. So starting from the bottom, at number 8, we have TT and GHB. So that's any unit that's given to us for free. Obviously, that's usually TT and GHBs, but if they give out another unit for free that's in like some other game mode, I'll just put it under that. Then we have Merge IV, so that's if I'm looking for IVs for a merge that I'm doing or planning on doing, I'll mark them with that so I don't send them home. Then we have Arena/AR, so that's anyone that I've built specifically to be used in Arena or in Aether Raids. The two Heroes girls, Anna and Sharena, are under that, like the normal ones that you can't merge. Then I have the next 5 are based on how much I've invested into them. So number 5, we've got base kit, so that's when the unit is just base kit. Then at number 4 we have low investment, which is +1 or +0 with added skills. So if I added any skills, if I added a repositional, I didn't count it, I kept them as base kit, but if I added like an A skill, a B skill, a special, a C skill, anything like that, I put it under low investment. Medium investment is anything between +2 and +4, and then high investment is anything that's +5 or, no? +5 or above? No. Medium investment is +2 to +5, and high investment is anything that's +6 or over. So that'll be where most of my +10 merges are. The ones that aren't already under Arena AR, and the ones that are under Priority are my Choose My Legends units. I made a little poll for myself to choose my own legends to see who I would concentrate on trying to plus 10. So I have a top 6. I have 3 males and 3 females. So my top 3 for males are Alphonse in first place, Caspar in second place, and Forrest in third place. So anytime those units get a copy or get a new unit, or in the case of Caspar, get into the game, I will try to get 11 copies of that unit. And for the girls, it's Lucina in first place, Mia in second place, and Felicia in third place. So that's why I was super excited about getting these two as a pair, because they are in my priority, and they aren't separate, so I only have to plus 10 one unit. But yeah, we got a copy, and she was the IV I wanted, which is great. I'm gonna give her, like, her weapon is really, really good, but I want to give her like a close counter set, obviously, because I'm gonna invest into her. So I'm gonna give her Broadleaf Fan instead of the weapon that she's got, and then she can have close counter Broadleaf Fan. I'm gonna give her like 2 smoke skills, and then she's just gonna go to town because Broadleaf Fan is busted. I ended up getting a Lilina from when she repeated on the double special heroes I summoned, because I knew that one day someone I wanted was gonna need to have that weapon, and I'm so scared that the next summer banner that comes in July is also gonna have another unit in my high priority that I want, and they're also going to be a dagger unit. But yeah, we got 1 copy of Mia. So we still have to get Joshua, and we still have to get Selena. Selena is probably the one I want the least, because she's not like anything special. She does have that really cool B skill that I'll probably fodder her off for. She's also got, I think, attack speed push 4 as her A skill. So I can also fodder her off for that. But I do want Joshua because he's infantry and he's got those dragon flowers that I really need, because infantry ones I feel like I never have enough of. Probably because I'm always trying to plus 10 flowers on like older units. But I lost my train of thought. I think for... Well, I didn't even remember what I was going to say. I don't remember where I was going with that. But I'm trying to get them because I want them for collection purposes as well. I like having every unit. I almost have every unit. I'm missing like maybe less than 20 at this point. Most of them are seasonals. I can name the ones that I'm missing that are in the regular pool though. I don't have Keaton, and I also don't have Valoria, which is ironic because they're, you know, father and daughter. I don't have... I think those are the only 2. Oh, I don't have Rinka. I never got Rinka from her banner. And I also never got Fallen Julia. Oh, I can summon this whole wheel. So those are a few that I'm missing from the regular pool. Oh, I don't have Sed, who's green. I don't have him. So I could get him too. I don't have Ilga. I never got Ilga. So she's also there. And then the rest of them are seasonal. Like I don't have, like I said, I don't have Summer Noir or Takumi, who I didn't get because I got Gunthra. I don't have New Year's Fjorn. I don't have Hot Springs Ryoma. I don't have... Those are... Oh, hello Edelgard. Okay. I did fodder off my only Edelgard to Alphonse, so hopefully this one's pretty good in terms of IVs, because then I can keep her. I mean, that's not that bad. I'll train her up. I don't have a training button anymore. I'll just leave her there, and I'll decide what I want to do with her later. But yeah, we got Edelgard. Speaking of Edelgard, my best friend finally started playing Three Houses. We bought it for her back at Christmas, and it's taken her this long. She's been playing other things. She was playing Breath of the Wild. She only just got a Switch, like, at the end of last year. So she just ended up getting, like, a bunch of games, and then she's been working through them slowly. And she finally started Three Houses, and she said she wanted to play Blue Lions first. But I told her to play... Black Eagles. I kept wanting to say Three Houses, but that's just the name of the game. I asked her to play Black Eagles first, only because I didn't want her... She said she liked Edelgard, and I knew that if she played Blue Lions, it would ruin Edelgard for her, because a lot of people had Edelgard ruined for them by how she's portrayed in Blue Lions versus every other route, basically. So I asked her nicely. I said, "Can you please play Black Eagles first?" And she said, "Okay." And we were talking last night, so yesterday, before I recorded this, and she just found out that Tomas is actually Solon, and that's the chapter that she's up to. So she's working through slowly. She likes Linhardt, who I don't like, but she can like who she wants. She likes Caspar, she likes Petra, she likes Bernadetta, she likes Edelgard, she likes Hubert, and she likes... I think that's all of them. She doesn't like Ferdinand. Oh, she likes Dorothea, that's who I missed. She also doesn't like Cyril, and she doesn't like Manuela. She has suspicions about Sedith and Flame. She already figured out that they were father and daughter, because she read the statues of the saints that they're based on, and she goes, wait, these guys are just father and daughter, they're not brother and sister. She also does not trust Rhea, which I think is very fitting for the fact that she's playing Black Eagles first. I feel like if she was playing Blue Lions, she would have maybe enjoyed it a little bit less, because she's technically siding with the church in Blue Lions, as opposed to opposing it. But yeah, she said she's having a good time. This is her first Fire Emblem as well, and she has been having a great time with it. But she has no idea that there's a time skip. I probably have told her about there being a time skip, like ages ago, but she did not remember that there was a time skip, because I told her that she's got like 4 or 5 chapters left until she's at the halfway point, and I just kept calling it the halfway point, and she's like, what happens at the halfway point? I'm like, it's the halfway point, it's halfway of the game. And she goes, oh wow, this is a long game. So I don't think she knows that there's a time skip. So yeah, I'm excited to see her reactions. I'm gonna go to her house and watch her play on the weekend and guide her, I suppose. We're running low on orbs. Remember, this is just part 1. There will be other parts, but this is just part 1 to this +10 summon bonanza. And I really, really hope that the next summer banner does not have someone in my top priority, because that's 2 +10 summon units. That's a lot of summons. But yeah, we've only got 1 copy of Mia, so unless we manage to snag another one, it looks like we'll be stuck at 10 more copies left for the next videos. But, you know, we still have to get a copy of Joshua, and we still have to get a copy of Selena, for collection purposes. And in the future, I won't be +10 summoning any units that aren't those ones, because I felt like I was juggling too many characters to +10, so I've stopped. The only one I'm still keeping up with is Dream Male Corrin, and I'm only going on banners where he's focus. And I'm only getting 1 copy per banner and then dipping. So only the 6 that I mentioned earlier, which for recap is Alphonse, Caspar, Forrest, Lucina, Mia, and Felicia. Only those ones are the ones that I'm going to +10 from now on. So I'm hoping, I am praying that next month, one of those units, there are 4, one of those 4 units does not get a summer hole. I mean, I'll be so unbelievably happy, but I will also be so unbelievably no orbs, because I'm already trying to +10 one unit. I might have to, if it is, I might have to skip out on them and then wait until they come back on a repeat. And I probably, in that case, should have waited to see who was on there and then decided which one I want to do first. But I mean, this is a duo. Like, it's a duo for a new mode. I would rather have that than like 1 single unit. And Alphonse is probably not going to get another duo because he's already in one. I can't see Forrest getting a duo anytime soon. I can't see Felicia getting one either. I can see Caspar getting on a banner, but that'll be a regular banner. I don't think they're going to make his first appearance as some banner. But I would like it very much. Alright, down to the last 50-ish. We can summon 3 on this wheel. But yeah, once I'm done, I'll show you guys my amazing +7 Nino, who's +7. I gave her an Owl Tome set. It's not that great. Her attack is actually kind of low. I could give her a Blade Tome, but my armor team doesn't have any buffs on it. It only has invisible buffs. So if she had a Blade Tome, I would have to change what skills my armor team have. I would have to change the comp, because what they all have now is they all have ward armors, and they stand in a group and they ward armor each other. And it's great because Nina just doesn't take any damage now, which is good, but she's also not dealing out that much damage. I didn't give her an attacking special either. I let her have Soul, because even though she's not taking any damage, she is still taking damage from stuff like greens and armor effectives. Alright, we're at 4%. We got 31 orbs. Summon 3 orbs on this one. 3 colors. But I haven't done the story, and I haven't done the daily maps, so I've got a few more orbs to collect, but they will be in the next, they will be part of the next summoning video, which will hopefully be soon, probably sometime next week, maybe, I guess Tuesday for me is a good day to do it, so that would be, so today is Thursday for me. So when you're watching this, it'll be Thursday for me. Probably be actually, it'll be Thursday for everyone. So I would say when it's Tuesday for everyone, that's when the next one's gonna come. So that's what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days. You guys only have to wait 5 days for part 2. Alright, what's left? We've got 18 orbs. What have we got? 2 reds, green, and a colorless. This will be the last wheel. Our last wheel. Alright, nothing from this one. What about this red? Anything from here? Can I please get Joshua? Pretty please with the cherry on top? There's the smoke. Nope, it's Olivia. Alright, 2 dancers. 2 red sword dancers. Now we've got the green. Could this be Miss Selena herself? There's smoke. And nope, it's Bowie. And the last orb we have is a good old colorless. Can we end off on a clutch +1 Mia? Because she is plus attack, but she's also minus speed. And she has like good speed, even at minus, it's like 38, which is absolutely workable, but I would like to get rid of that. But it's Priscilla. Alright, so we end off the summon video with a 4.25%, and let's go through and see what we pulled. So for 5 stars we pulled Shannon, Tiban, Harden, Edelgard, Nino, and the free Gunthra, as well as Summer Mia, who's up here. Summer Mia and Summer Lucina, they're already at the top. And then we also got ourselves a Summer Loot, so I will mark her. Actually, let's promote her. Ally growth. Where is it? Unlock potential. So I'll just go down and I will promote her up. Where is she? Oh, there she is. That way I don't lose her by accident. I'll probably end up giving her tome to someone. Probably female Morgan, because I have her at +10 and I use her on my Fire Emblem team. She has her tome, but the other one's pretty good as well. So yeah, that's what we got. And the rest of these I'm gonna, you know, do what I will with them. Oh, but before we go, where is Miss Nino? There she is. So this is my Nino that I got 8 copies of in 105 orbs. That's where all my luck for this summon session went. It all went there, and now I don't have any luck in my summon sessions that I actually want to do. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and oh, that's my former soul. I'll pick that up. Yeet.